So getting ready to go as those folks join us online. We've been dealing with a timing and scoring issue. We are now going to be hand scoring the races. Again, we will move on to our pre-finals as we have our kid car drivers making their way out as they'll set off for our pre-finals. So again, we had bypass qualifying. Again, we'll get set for your kid car drivers. It'll be Box Stock Senior, Rotex Mini Max, Rotex Micro Max, Rotex Senior Easy 125 Heavy, KPV Junior today, Tag Cadet, Tag Junior, Tag Masters, and Box Stock Junior 1, 2, and Junior 3 will be running here at the Anderson Race Park here down in the Palmetto, Florida area, just outside of Tampa Bay as we're getting set to go. I want to welcome those folks online, FLWKSprintSeries.com. Again, we do appreciate the coming back with us as we are going to be hand scoring again the races as we're going to go ahead and jump right into our pre-finals. Again, pre-finals for the kids will be just 4 laps. Pre-finals for all their classes will be 10 laps. It'll be 10 lap pre-finals. So our kid car's going to wrap up their free final. And we'll move on to our box stock senior. Again, box stock senior, Rotex Minimax. We get to the grid, Rotex Minimax, Rotex Micromax. We'll lead you to the grid for your pre-final. Again, pre-finals will be 10 laps. So as we get set for our first final, pre-final of the afternoon, this will be our first pre-final box stock senior. And Joey Miller leading our point standings. Paul Cook second, Randy Ballmer third, Tom Smith and Brad Farmer your top five in the point standings. Again, as we'll get set to go, it'll be 10 lap, your first pre-final of the afternoon. Need Rotex Minimax to the grid, Rotex Minimax, and Rotex Micromax will lead to the grid for your 10 lap pre-final. Need Dwayne to timing and scoring. We need Dwayne to timing and scoring. So again, our first final, pre-final of the day. This will be our box stock senior. And these classes will come out in order as they have in the point standings. Again, as they have their point standings, that's the order they will be racing in. So again, box stock senior, the 10 laps.
I did. We got to put the air computer down there. We start timing the car. We're going to pick up the
So Joey Miller, Paul Cook, row number 1.
We just want to start eliminating.
13 turns. The field going to work their way into that final 2 turns. Be turns 12 and 13. And row number 1, Joey Miller. Outside will be Paul Cook. The 10 left first. Pre-final of the afternoon. The field going to work off turn 13. Nice and slow as they approach the start-finish line. Looking to go green. They'll make it to the cone. Green is out. We're underway as they make their way to turn number 1. So we're underway. Box stock senior. First pre-final of the afternoon as the field works their way to turn number 2. And Joey Miller starting this weekend as your points leader. Paul Cook sitting second in the point standings as the field will cycle around for the very first time. So up front, Joey Miller, the 00. Running second, Paul Cook. That'll be the number 7. Third, it'll be the 76 machine. That'll be your third place card. So Joey Miller wasted no time. That's your early leader. Got a good little race for that second spot. Those drivers working into turn number 4. And Paul Cook in the 7. That'll be your second place card as they head into turn number 7. Working in turn number 8. There's your leader, Joey Miller. Miller now heads into turn number 9. Good little race there for that second spot. Running third will be Brad Farmer. Behind him, that'll be the number 33 behind Farmer. Lemke in that number 33. Behind Farmer about 3 or 4 car lengths. There's your leader, Miller, coming across the line. Running second, Paul Cook third. 78, fourth will be Farmer, fifth will be Lemke. In the number 33. Joey Miller continued to break away. Miller working his way into turn number 12. So Joey Miller continued to break away. Miller off turn number 13. There's your leader. Coming across the start-finish line. Running second, Paul Cook. Right now, Cook about 3.1 seconds behind your leader. Paul Cook about 3.1 seconds behind your race leader. And Joey Miller works in turn number 3. Miller finally breaking away from that 76. Now it's going to be Brad Farmer closing in on that third place car. So Jacksonville driver Brad Farmer now going to challenge for that third spot. Joey Miller, your leader. Joey works on turn number 8. Paul Cook running second currently. About 3.2 seconds behind your leader. Here comes Brad Farmer. Farmer going to go right to the inside off of turn number 9. He'll take that spot away. So Brad Farmer now third. Quite a bit of distance behind your leader. Joey Miller crossing the line. Brad Farmer now works off turn number 13. Cook across the line. Brad Farmer about 6 seconds behind your leader. So Farmer 6 seconds on that top spot. We'll see if he can shave any time off that. As Miller continues to break away, jumped off to that early lead. And Miller started on the pole. Again, we set the field by points. Miller started this weekend as your points leader. And Miller started on the pole. Really wasn't much of a late race for Miller. As Miller works his way into turn number 9. Cook running second, Farmer third. You get the 78, followed by the 33 of Shunky and number 33. So halfway down, 5 to go. So Joey Miller working his way to turn number 3, continues to break away from Paul Cook. Paul Cook now working off of turn number 4. Cook still trailing your leader by about 4.97 seconds, so he's unable to shave any time off that top position. Race leader Joey Miller works on turn number 9. Paul Cook running second. Brad Farmer runs third. Brad works into turn number 9. He's about 6.5 seconds behind your leader. So Brad Farmer unable to gain any ground. The traffic stretching out here in your first pre-final of the afternoon. It'll be 10 laps just over the halfway point. 6 laps in, 4 to go. And Joey Miller started on a pole position. Miller continues to break away. And Joey Miller, boy, he is opening up a decent lead now where Paul Cook, again, Paul started outside of row number 1. There's your leader, now working into turn number 6. Still Miller with about a 5-second gap between that second place car to Paul Cook. Meantime, running third, Brad Farmer. Brad starting to close in on that 7 machine to Paul Cook. Those drivers working off turn number 8. They're separated by about 5 or 6 kart lanes. So Brad Farmer started 5th, and right now he's closing in on that second place card.
I think we got timing and scoring working down there. We need to make an announcement.
Pick up 2 laps to go. There's Joey Miller heading into turn number 1. Well over a 5.5-second lead for Joey Miller. Paul Cook running second. Jacksonville driver Brad Farmer sits in that third spot. Brad had closed the gap on that second place car to Paul Cook. Now they're separated as they work into turn 4. Brad got within about 6, maybe 7 kart lengths of that second place car to Paul Cook, but he's unable to bring him in. Those 2 drivers working into turn number 7. There's your leader, heads into turn number 9. So Paul Cook holding on to second. Paul works off turn number 9, 6.2 seconds behind your leader. So Joey Miller started on the pole position. Again, we drew starting orders from the point standings from Homestead. That had Joey Miller on the top position. And Miller cycles around for the final time. Well, Joey Miller heads into turn number 2, well over 6.5-second lead for Joey Miller. There's Miller now coming into turn number 4. So Joey Miller started on the pole. He's on every single lap as he works his way into turn number 7. He'll head off to turn number 8. There's your leader, Joey Miller, for the final time. Off of turn number 8. Paul Cook comes off turn number 8. Still trailing by about 6.1 seconds, so Paul Cook unable to gain any ground. So a couple more turns. Here comes your leader and your winner in the box stock senior class. He goes wire to wire, Joey Miller. He'll see the black and the white checker flag, so Miller goes wire to wire. Paul Cook coming off second. Third, it'll be Brad Farmer. So there it is, your top 3 in your box stock senior class. Rotex Minimax, that'll be Rotex Minimax, needs it to the grid. Rotex Micromax, needs it to the grid. Rotex Senior Easy 125 Heavy, 125 Heavy to the grid.
Wait till this race is over.